welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since we've done a get ready with me, and I have some new products. I have the, which I've used and made a mess with, the Pretty Fresh foundation from Colourpop. I have the new, which is what I'm really excited about, Pat Mcgrath Rose Decadence. I'll show you. This doesn't have an outer packaging. It came just like this, and it just flips open. So the packaging is a little bit different. And then you have your colors on the inside. There we go. I showed this on Instagram too. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should be, which is Southern Yankee 15. So we are going to play with that. For my contour today, I got this in, I think, one of my boxy charms. I've been using these two, the contour and the dark contour kind of mixed together. We're going to use that. My skin tone is a little bit like more medium skin tone, so I need kind of darker colors and brighter colors to kind of show up on my face. And then for lipstick, I'm trying to decide, because we're using the rose, so I may use from Mellow Cosmetics this lip paint. I don't know. So here's the colors with this. I think that could be pretty. Or if I want to just use a regular one, this also came in BoxyCharm. This is called Sunset Boulevard, and it's a really pretty kind of mauve. So I may use that. We'll see. Let's see. So, all right, I'm going to start with my foundation. I already have all of my other stuff on my face, like my moisturizer. I'm making coffee. I got my Scents oil diffusers on with some wonderful scent. I have eucalyptus mint and a scent called Refresh, since all the animals are upstairs. This is almost too late for me. My skin's a little darker from being out in the sun, and looks like I put quite a bit too much on my face. We're just gonna work it in. And then I have passion flower something, bamboo passion flower in the other one. And I really like that one. It smells fabulous in here. I need my coffee this morning. I was hoping I could sleep in, but no, Gizzy decided she was gonna wake me up at 6 o'clock like every day. And she's very concerned if I don't get out of bed at that time. I mean, very, I got stuff in my hair anyway, even after I put my hair back. She like gets obnoxious about waking you up. We still have 4 kitties here, but one eye goes to his new home today. So that's good. And then my mom lets me know today if she wants the orange cat, and if she doesn't want the orange cat, we have another home for the orange cat. So then we have 2 left that we have found homes for. So keep praying, because they're a lot to handle. I'm down to my last money, and I have no more money left. I don't really use a credit card either. So, all right, so let's go ahead and do a little bit of contouring, and I'm just going to use the contour, mostly this one and a little bit of this one, and mix it in. That's what I've been doing, and it seems to work pretty well. Let's get our base done. I don't know about this brush I'm using. And so when oops, that's really dark. I'll show you how to, that's what I was actually going to say. I'm going to show you how to fix kind of like the line that contour makes when you do it, and it kind of is like too harsh of a line like I have now. I'm going to show you how to blend that in, or what you can do to blend it in, so that it looks a little bit more natural. So I'm not always worried like that I'm getting it too dark or being too precise, because I just fix it. So you can take whatever you have. You can take your beauty blender. You have the Tati Beauty Blender, but mine needs washing. I'm just gonna take, since this is some foundation, and you just pounce this along the outer edges. I didn't add anything to it, just whatever it had. And you're gonna do the same thing up here, and you're just going to pounce it, like right there, that's too much, it's too dark. So I'm just kind of pounce it over. I want just a little bit of contour remaining. There we go. There we go, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you pretty ladies in. We are going to, let me get some of my, I didn't clean these, but whatever. Some of my brushes. I do have my switch to switch colors fairly easy. Let me get this yellow off. I was using a yellow color for, I've been using Raw Beauty Christie's palette a lot. I've been using the Natasha Denona Bronze and Glow palette a lot, and my Pat Mcgrath, this one a lot. That's got one of my favorite colors in it. So, oh, I also tried, but I haven't done much of it, the Nabla palette. I liked that too. It's got some colors in it, like the dark blues and stuff that I just don't ever wear. When you have blue eyes, it's hard to wear blue eyeshadow. All right, we gotta zoom you in. That's close enough. Sometimes I get foundation seeps into my lines on my face. So we got going on here. I actually I'm a little worried I put vitamin C on my face today and lotion. Sometimes it pills, so hopefully it won't do that. And I actually probably, see if I have it down here. Yep. Should put a little bit of, this is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. It's the anti-aging one. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of this. This is very like, I don't know, not a lot comes out. It's hard to like see it, but it's there. It is there. It's just like really like a thin material. And it doesn't dry your eyes out, which I need. So you may think you're like not putting it on your eye, but you are. All right, I might have brought you guys in too much because I'm kind of scrouching down to do it. Let's see if I can fix that. No, it's not gonna let me, so I might have to zoom you out just a little bit. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing today, so I think we're gonna go in and start with, let me get my little colors. Oh gosh, don't tell me I lost this. I'll be so mad at myself. I always lose the little piece on here that shows the colors. All right, we're gonna use Peach Dusk, which is this color here. And it is kind of a darker, I think, darker shade. I'm just gonna kind of put that all over. And, well, yeah, I do have a little bit of pilling on my face. I don't know. I bet you that's from that vitamin C stuff. It's not, I knew it wasn't a good idea to put moisturizer and vitamin C together. So if you haven't used Pat Mcgrath's shadows, they're very creamy. They have great pigmentation. They last all day. Usually when I put her shadows on, I don't have to do any kind of touch-ups throughout the day. Where I typically, whenever I wear any shadow, would have to do a touch-up is on my lid for like any kind of sparkle, but usually when I wear her stuff, I don't. Granted, you're gonna pay for that luxury. I think Pat does a lot of like runway makeup and stuff, and it blends nice. I mean, these are beautiful, beautiful shades. We don't have the best light today, so hopefully you guys can see just fine because it's dark out because it's been raining. So it's got a little bit darker here, and then it kind of fades in here, which is kind of what I was looking for. I just wanted kind of a soft look, what we're going for right now. So this palette just launched the other day, and I got it quick. I got it like in just a couple days. This palette was $65, and this is one of her 6-pan. Her 10-pan palettes, which often have her special shades in it, are $125. So quite a price difference. So it's nice to be able to get these smaller palettes, especially if it's a color combination. Like if you didn't get the Divine Rose palette, this isn't really a substitute. Honestly, a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a substitute. No, it's more of a companion. The colors are different in here. They are not the same. If you think they're the same, go watch Alicia at Kinky Sweat. She did comparison swatches, and she's really, really good. You'll see that the colors truly, truly are different. So this is a beautiful shade. I think this would be like a nice blush shade too. I'm gonna darken up the outer corner over here with a different shade. All right. And I'm using my new blinged brushes set for the most part. Doesn't have all the brushes I would want. The only other matte that you have in here, so you have this matte here, and then you have this matte, which is called Hedonistic Rose. So I'm going to use that in the outer edge. But I think there's a satin in here that you can use too if you want. And I think you can put it through the crease. So I do have a scar right here, but I just kind of, that's why I always darken up the outer edge. And then I'm just going to go in my wrinkly crease. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to clean this up. I always get dark in here, right in here. I always get makeup there, and I don't typically want it there. You don't have to do too much blending. I mean, it just sort of does it with you. Look how easy that was. Super, super easy. It looks like it's patchy here, but it's not. It's because I have a scar. So anytime I use anything, it's gonna look a little patchy right there, but it's a scar. You can, I guess you can kind of see the scar there. I don't remember what I did when I was a kid to cause that, but you know, it's funny, my kids all have one too. They all got a scar at one point on their eye. Well, my oldest son, Tyler, got one on the back of his head. He fell and hit his head on the couch, on the corner of the couch. Had to get 3 stitches. I don't know if I had stitches for whatever I did. Speaking of my oldest son, he is in Korea as of today. He left Thursday and he arrived in Korea early this morning. I did hear from him last night that he is safe, that he was in Japan and he had a 2 or 3 hour layover. And then he had 2 or 3 hours more to fly over into Korea. So he's going to be in quarantine for 2 weeks there. He said he's just going to be able to text us while he's in quarantine for the time being. But say a prayer for him, guys, because he's gone for a year and he had to leave his wife and his son, that's my grandbaby, behind. And he was not happy. He was having a real hard time. And the baby didn't, you know, the baby doesn't understand that his dad's going to be gone for a year. It's going to be very confusing to TJ why his dad's not there. So, all right, I want to use the pink shade, which is Pink Champagne, because I'm wearing a pink shirt. I'm going to use that one on the lid, and I'm going to use my finger. Ooh, that feels real nice. I'm going to come in so you can see. That's gorgeous. I'll go back in and fix that, what I just covered up with this, and darken that edge out. Really pretty, pretty color. I think there is a duochrome in here. It's that purple shade, which actually, maybe I'll use that dark purple shade, which is like a, right here. This one is called Fuchsia Flame. Maybe I'll use that a little bit on this outer edge to re-darken up the corners. See how that works. But this one is a duochrome. I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm kind of using it as a matte, just to throw a little bit of interest to that burgundy shade. You can absolutely use it this way. Gorgeous. I just felt a little fallout on my face. Although I haven't felt much. There's a little bit here, but I haven't really seen much of any fallout. So that's nice. All right. All right, all right. Let's clean up the edges. We gotta still do our under eye. I'm just taking a wipe, and that will give you a nice clean edge. I think I'm gonna take that Pink Champagne up here a little bit too. And just pop it up there. I'll do the same thing here, and then I'm gonna I might darken in my eyebrows a little bit today. I think we need it today. I'm gonna go back in with that same brush that we started with that pretty peach shade and just sort of blend that out just a little so we don't have a line there. Yeah, that's pretty. Well, first we'll go in with the peach all over the bottom. Let's start there and then we'll add the other colors in. We'll use this as our kind of our blown out look. My eyes are still puffy this morning, guys, because it's quite early. Nobody else is up yet. And I didn't put any eye cream on today. I did last night though. I used the avocado sleeping mask. I forgot who, by Glow Cosmetics. And I used also the sleeping face mask. And I like the face mask better than the eye mask, just an FYI. I think it did a good job. Let's take the Hedonistic Rose back under just this part right here on the outer part. Just to give a little definition up at the top. And I am trying to go like kind of close to the lash line here. See, even though I have light skin, for me, I really have to go in heavy for these shadows to really pop and show. Just because my skin is actually a medium tone, sometimes I wish it was either darker or lighter, but it's right in the middle. But you know, we always want what we don't have, right? That's what we do. Let's give me a little definition of the top of the eye there. I'm probably gonna put lashes on today. I'm feeling them. I don't like how that one turned out, but that's what we just kind of blend it back in. We don't like it. That's good. That's good. I'm going to use that same pink champagne in the inner corner here. And kind of go up there. There. And I think I'm going to take that same, I'm going to put a little gold at the bottom. This is the Gilded Honey at the bottom here. I think I'm going to put that a little bit in the middle. I need a different brush for that. Get a little touch of that gold down here. I don't know if it's going to show up on my skin right a little bit. Like a little bit. I'm looking at the monitor, not so if my eyes look like they're looking in an awful weird spot, so I'm not looking at the camera lens. Yeah, I guess it shows a little. Yeah, it shows up. Kind of blend it in with the Hedonistic Rose. Okay, I'm going to be right back with lashes and liner. Okay, so there are the eyes. I'm not pleased and loving the eyelashes that I chose, but I chose them. And I'm gonna go in, I got a little spot right here. Let's see if I can cover up. Yeah. Oops, wrong color. So I use the Lily Lashes liner that's also an adhesive for the lashes, but I didn't use the Lily Lashes. I used some other cheap brand that I had sitting here that I wanted to use up, and they're definitely cheap. Don't love them. So I'm using the, what is this one? Peach Dusk on my cheeks, and we're gonna use this as a blush. Oh wow, that packs a punch. Probably should have tapped it off a little bit more. It's okay, I like blush. I like it a lot. Alright. So this is for those of you, some of you have been saying, I miss your Get Ready With Me's, and I don't do them anymore because they don't get a lot of views, but I do love doing them, so I'll try to incorporate them back in a little bit here and there. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do also is I'm gonna use that pink champagne color. I think it's gonna be very pretty as a highlight, but I do wanna try it. I don't know if it's gonna look good as a highlight, but I wanna try it. It might be too dark for my skin for a highlight, so let's see. I think I can pull it off, but I do prefer, yeah, you can see, I do actually think it's a little dark for my skin for a highlight. So what I'm gonna do, put it on here, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of my favorite Colourpop Flexitarian just for a little zing on the cheek right here. This is a little bit more my skin tone shade. I love this. This is something my like second or third one of the Flexitarian. It's one of my faves. I'll link all of the products that I've shown today if I can find them in the description box for you. They are shopping links, they're through magic links. Hopefully you guys don't care about that. It does, for me to get like a commission off of magic links, it's like so many people have to click it and buy something, and then you get like, I found out, so like for Nordstrom, I was confused because it said you got 5% if they clicked any of your Nordstrom and bought stuff. 2.5% goes to magic links and 2.5% goes to the creator. So it's not as much as you would think, but it's still, it all helps. So what color is this? This is a Wet n Wild. This looks dark. I don't know. We're just gonna go with it. Oh yeah, this is too dark. Let me see if I have a different liner. I have this one. This is a Colourpop one. This is more of a nude one. Let's try this. Even though we're going in with a mauve lip, I'd rather have a nude liner. I'm gonna overdraw my lips just slightly. I don't like to do it where it's so obvious everybody can tell that you've overdrawn them, but I'm gonna go ahead with this lipstick, the Sunset Boulevard lipstick. I think this is a good match for what we did. Oh, it's more pinky than I thought. So that means I have to go up here and cover up that nude liner because it didn't really match. All right. I'm gonna take a little bit of this gloss called Fantasy. All right, I think we're done. I think we're done. My hair needs to be straightened still. I didn't put any concealer under my eyes or anything, but let's back out. And my hair's got a lump in it. I think because I had a hair tie in it. So here is our final look. What do we think? Do we like? I do like the palette. I'm excited to try the other shade all over the lid. I want to try that Fuchsia Flame all over the lid. And then, so we used this, we used the Fuchsia Flame, we used the Golden Honey, we used the Peach shade, we used the Pink Champagne, we used the Hedonistic Rose. We didn't really use this shade, but let's swatch it. This is more of like a copper color, would be really nice for fall. Beautiful. And let's do the Gilded Honey too, because these two colors might look nice. Don't mind my nails. Ooh. Those are pretty. All right. I like those. And let me just, I want to also swatch for you the Fuchsia Flame, because that's a unique shade, I believe. I think you got a couple colors going on in there, but because of the way I used it, you couldn't really see. And my hand's wet from that wipe. All right, hopefully that swatch is okay. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see the orange and the fuchsia color in here. Oh, I thought that's a duochrome. That's the only duochrome in here. Oh, that's a gorgeous one. Yeah, we definitely need to do one where we can put that all over our eye. Maybe that'll be an Instagram one. We'll see. So, all right, guys, I'll link everything down below. I hope you enjoyed it. 25 minutes in. I need my coffee, and then I'm going to do a little vlogging and a little cleaning and get my life together for today. I'll see you in a little bit.